Let's take a look at burn-in now. At 1 month of use, I didn't have any issues whatsoever, but now after a solid 700 plus hours of on-screen time between gaming and working, mind you, I've had a lot of still frames on screen like DaVinci Resolve's user interface in particular, and as of late, Stardew Valley's user interface. There's also my background that gets left on for long periods of time, like I'm talking even hours at a time when filming, and a whole lot more obviously. But when checking for burn-in now, using clips from YouTube, there's been no noticeable burn-in on the screen. When testing with red, green, blue, cyan, yellow, magenta, 50 shades of grey, there's nothing so far. But in saying that, like I said in my 1 month video, there are a few ways that LG have tried to mitigate the issue with pixel shift and pixel cleaning features and technologies, and so far, it looks like it's working out well for me. Now, there's two things that you guys kept asking me about after the 1 month review, so I specifically had to research these and test for them because, again, first time OLED user. The first being gray uniformity and banding. With day-to-day use until that 1 month point, I didn't even notice anything. Hell, I still don't notice anything. But anyway, look. Yes, this monitor does have it. When testing, I turned off peak brightness and I set the screen brightness to 50 out of 100. It wasn't really noticeable at grayscale 5% or 50%. You had to really look for it to see it. But when it got to 85%, you could see it more. When I set my brightness back up to 100 and peak brightness to low or high, it becomes less noticeable. At any setting or percentage, it wasn't like seeing lines everywhere. I just noticed a few and they were spread wide apart. But apparently this is highly panel specific. And in my research, I saw plenty of photos and videos on Reddit of others with, unfortunately, much worse banding with other brand monitors. The second thing was Chrominance Overshoot, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And look, full honesty, I did not, and I still have not noticed this at all with anything that I've used the monitor for. Nevertheless, that could be use case, so I tested this using clips again from YouTube, and specifically with a Resident Evil 4 clip. I tested this exact same clip with the OLED, my portable IPS, and my MacBook, and I can't see anything standing out to me. And as you can see through this recording, there's nothing, unless my eyes are deceiving me, but you guys can have a look and let me know if you do see something below.